To begin the future, we first clear away the debris of the past. And this obliteration begins inside. Inside you.
Seems to me you're against making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs. So I greased a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. That cat. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got me. Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy, misdirection. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got it. Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. First, the law gets bribery. And you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs. So I greased a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. Bad guy. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got me. Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. First, the law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs. So I greased a few palms here the Enterprise. I'm accustomed to such strange noises. I ain't through with you yet. I saw where you went. Well, enough of that. I got work to do. That cat. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous. Determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got me. Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. First, a law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker. When you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism. Now you know.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! Come back when you get some money, buddy! The values!
Are you in the know?
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another, and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing. Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Now you know.
was here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate.
The smuggler is the friend of the parasite. It is your duty to report the smuggler.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What?
Wow. He didn't have these books in my tower.
Dear Madam, I have received your letter regarding our new line of peeping Tom plasmids and wish to respond thusly. Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
My dad is a special dad. He said we need a little wonder, a place where every girl is a princess. If your dad is special, not if he doesn't make you a little wonder, he isn't.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
I told Santa Claus I'm always ready to cut
Splicers.
Put on a show.
I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
I've been on something of a hiatus. I told Sander Cohen I'm always ready to cut a record or put on a show. Said he'd call. I've been on a sabbatical for going on 15 years now. I get some work, but I want to get back to real acting. Yeah, both always stare. Get used to it.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
These new songs, they're real personal to me. They're like love letters. Straight. All my fans.
Hey, there you are.
Recently, I've been on something of a hiatus. I've been on a sabbatical for going on 15 years now. I get some work, but
We all make choices, but in the end, our choice.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us DeWitts, if we could leave well enough alone.
A rapture reminder. The bottom of the ocean is our home, but it can also be a dangerous place. Any leak is a bad
Check the stove.
Report
6
any
times a day.
unexplained water problem.
12 on Fridays. Only way to be sure. Did I lock the door? Did I lock it?
state-run police force for safety. Those who take what's yours get exactly what they deserve.
To give and not demand anything in return. Why? I may be old, but I'm not deaf.
Come back! Let's see this through! Together!
I'm sure we're all eager to put the disruption behind us. Back to class. You have 1 second to show your face. Ugh, I quit.
No, it's not the strongest that survive, but the fittest. Those most capable of change. A good start is thinking for yourself.
Did you ask to be brought into this world? If your parents expect anything from you, tell them to get it in writing.
There's no relationship like mother and son. It's deeply intimate.
That's right. Cry like a baby. Your mother didn't love you. Why should she? What did you ever do to earn it?